Many things are commonplace today that were unimaginable only a few years ago. Paradigm shifts that dramatically change our lives now arise and spread across the world quickly. We have learned more about the universe and our Earth in the past 50 years than in the previous 5,000. It took barely 20 years for nearly everything written and transacted to be made digital and become available across the world instantly. Now, ubiquitous communications and computing seem to have given us all the answers. Billions of pages and searches daily. This is the online world, a world where everything is digital and hyper-efficient. But ironically, some of the most fundamental challenges of daily life still remain unanswered by the online world. We're better at tracking the source of an online click than tracking the source of pollution in our environment. We're better at maintaining our internet infrastructure than maintaining our transportation infrastructure. We're better at finding a lost phone than finding people lost in a natural disaster. You see, despite all the efficiencies of the online world, the offline world, the physical world, remains massively inefficient and poorly understood. But what if we could continuously digitize the entire Earth and nearly every activity on it? What if we could capture not just the space and time relationships contained in a regular digital image, but the composition of everything in the image as well? What if we could make the offline world fully digital, just like the online world? What if we could help every farmer in the world increase crop yield all at once? What if we could stop the senseless poaching of over 100 elephants per day? What if we could instantly map the victims of natural disasters and terrorist events so that aid workers knew exactly where to find survivors? With a real-time digital version of the Earth, we can do all of this and much more. Right now, a team of scientists and engineers are building the first remote sensing infrastructure in space that will enable life-changing solutions for everyone on Earth, all at once. This is the Theia Satellite Network, the TSN. The TSN is a constellation of satellites that will digitally image the entire Earth at half-meter resolution, twice per second, through day and night, through clouds and storms, continuously, without stopping. The TSN will also capture 752 bands of hyperspectral and ground-penetrating radar data, enabling the composition of nearly every object and process on Earth to be understood. The TSN also integrates a secure Internet of Things network that enables contact sensing and smart feedback anywhere on Earth, even where no terrestrial networks exist. And decision-grade data and imagery acquired by the TSN will arrive into Theia's global data centers in under 5 seconds from the moment it is captured through a dedicated space backhaul system. New applications can be designed rapidly and scaled instantly over the entire world because the data necessary will already be available without installing new sensors or networks. The entire surface of the Earth continuously imaged twice per second and digitally characterized. 3 trillion trees, every one digital. Millions of commercial trucks transporting the world's goods, every single one identified and digitized. Every source of pollution precisely mapped and digitally characterized. Every farm, every ship, every road, every bridge, all digital, all understood in real time. Every whale, every elephant, every water buffalo, digital. This is the digitalization of the physical world. With a continuously updated digital representation of the entire Earth, feeding Theia's dynamic measure, model, modify analytics, the TSN will beneficially impact nearly every physical activity and human being on Earth. More than just a static report, Theia's real-time models can directly and continuously improve the efficiencies of the physical industries and activities that are critical to civilized, productive life on Earth. With Theia's powerful analytics, governments, industries, and individuals worldwide will all be able to increase productivity, save lives, and build brighter futures. With the TSN, farmers will receive a weekly prescription, meter by meter, showing precisely how to increase yield, reduce costs, and bring their harvest to market. Not just for this farmer, but for every farmer in the world. With the TSN, authorities and infrastructure operators will be informed of the weak points of bridges, the subsidence of foundations, and the leaks of pipelines to pinpoint critical repairs before failures occur. Not just for a few bridges or pipelines, but for every major infrastructure element in the world. With the TSN, wildlife conservationists and authorities will receive real-time alerts mapping the location of poachers. Not just saving this elephant, but protecting all endangered wildlife on Earth. With the TSN, families, landowners, and communities will be able to rapidly document their homes and land with accurate surveys, enabling its value to be recognized so they can finally benefit economically from the land right under their feet. Not just helping this property owner, but helping every owner and occupant in the world. With the TSN, authorities and logistics companies will be provided with real-time alerts and resolutions for congestion, flooded intersections, crowded ports, accidents, and many other conditions, making the movement of people and goods safer and more efficient. Not just for this rail yard, but for all major forms of transportation everywhere on Earth. With the TSN, authorities will be able to track everything happening at sea, enabling the discovery and apprehension of those involved in activities which are illegal or destructive to our environment. Not just protecting this coral reef, but every square meter of ocean and waterway on Earth. With the TSN, first responders and aid agencies will receive precise maps of environmental conditions and survivor locations, continuously updated in real time. Not just saving these children, but helping save those caught in every emergency response situation on Earth as it happens. With the TSN, authorities will be alerted to real-time security risks so they can proactively and more effectively protect their communities. Not just securing these families, but making life safer and more secure for everyone on Earth. These are only a few of the real-world solutions and applications that will rise on Theia's platform. With the TSN, Theia introduces a new reality at a simultaneous scale and granularity that is unprecedented. The Theia Satellite Network, a technological reformation, finally benefiting all life on Earth.